Um, I think coming into it, we prepared well. We had a nice game plan. Kind of some things where you're kind of thinking it's unpredictable. See some things that we really didn't expect to see sometimes. But we did some really good things out there tonight, and there's a lot of things that we need to improve on, and we got to take that next step as a team.
As a guy who hasn't started in a while, to be out there starting, being running out there, that kind of thing. How did that feel for you personally?
I'd say it's just I was in a situation or a position where I'm back where I'm supposed to be. I can't sit here and say I ain't done it before because, it ain't like I'm maybe a little rust. I don't know. But being out there back with this team, with this group, it was very exciting, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Jalen. 3 incompletions tonight, Jalen. You going to try to get that number down?
There's always room for improvement.
Jalen, the college football playoff, you said your story wasn't over. How would you describe that story now?
The story isn't over. I mean, it's never over. It ends when I die, I guess. Hope that don't come anytime soon.
It looks like you guys had a great night tonight, but I can tell you feel like you guys left some points or yardage out on the field. Could you get into that a little bit? I mean, what was it that you were disappointed in?
I think Coach Riley had a great message, and kind of sit back there and we're gonna watch this film, and it's not gonna be as good as we thought, and not gonna be as bad, but the moment you stop enjoying a win, you got to stop. That's when you got to stop playing. So I think we're going to enjoy it. We got a 24-hour rule, but we got a lot of things that we can learn from, and we're going to try and turn that notch this week and fix them.
Jalen, the touchdown to CD, you had run a couple plays, several plays before that, and it looked like you might be ready to step up and run again. But then he breaks open. Can you talk through that play and, just the progression to sort of wait for him to be there?
I was trying to step up in the pocket, honestly. Ended up making the throw to CD. He did a great job of getting open. He was open. Got him the ball, and we made the play.
Do you think that's one of those parts of your game that's evolved, is sort of allowing progression and time and being patient in those moments?
I've said it before. I think the reality is I'm not the same player I was as a 18-year-old freshman, a 19-year-old sophomore, and last year getting the time I did have. So I think we've been working as a team. I think we've tried to take those steps and did some good things tonight, but we got to continue to take some steps to be where we want to be and do the things we want to do.
Jalen, for those of us who haven't been around here through your spring, your summer, and everything, just what's this Oklahoma experience been like? There's obviously a pretty impressive legacy of recent success at your position. Just how have you sort of crammed everything into these 6-8 months and gotten to this point?
Definitely try to maximize the most out of this opportunity I have here every day. Enjoy every moment with these guys, these great guys I have around me, and soak it all in. You only live once, and God has put me in some crazy, unprecedented situations, but it ain't nothing that I can't handle.
What's the quarterback magic here? What's the secret sauce? What have you learned now, 6 months in?
Look, we got a long way to go. And we got to continue to take those steps we need to take.
Jalen, I think the conventional wisdom is that quarterbacks should avoid contact. You obviously don't play like that. Was it good to be back out there and sort of mixing it up that way after not being able to do it in practice?
I got to get there and watch the film. Definitely got to do a better job of protecting the ball. Got to protect the ball as a group. And definitely I know some of the things and some of the decisions I make dictates a lot. So just got to take those steps, man, learn from it, and take those steps needed.
Are you interested in trying to perfect the Kyler Murray slide? You didn't show much of that sliding tonight.
Well, when you slide, you lose yardage now, so kind of tricky there.
You've seen a lot of teams. I don't know how much football you watch, from week 0 to when you guys played, but you see a lot of offensive lines kind of figuring out, a lot of holding penalties, there wasn't a whole lot of that tonight, even though you guys had a relatively young group. Is there something that you can, I don't know, can you credit Creed or somebody on that line for?
I credit all of those guys. I think they did a great job. One thing we need to set straight right now is we're not going to make excuses for ourselves. I can't sit here and say we got to take steps. We just got to take those steps we need to take in all areas. We had flashes of great things, and there's some times where we're going to sit back and we know now at this moment we need to do better. So we need to take that step. We need to go to work.
When you get a designed run called your way as a quarterback, do you get excited in the huddle? You have to temper your excitement at all?
No, I just try and execute the play that's called.
Jalen, you're out there in warm-ups as the game drew closer. How would you describe your emotions?
It's another day on the gridiron. It felt good out there, and like I said, all of this Jalen, me stuff. We got to take those steps. This whole team,
When did you feel like you all started to get a groove offensively? Obviously, you started out fast, but when do you feel like you all began to be more consistent offensively throughout the night?
I think a lot of we talk about intent a lot, having the right intent, having the right mentality, kind of, playing relentless and doing it the right way. I can say the OU way, and y'all can say you don't know what the OU way is. It's your first game. But we're trying to do it the right way, and we're trying to do it to the standard that we've set. And we got to get better. We got to get better.
Did it feel strange or natural to be out there playing? You spent 3 years at Alabama, and now all of a sudden you're playing in Norman, Oklahoma. Did that feel natural, or did it feel strange?
It's just another change in time that I have to overcome, and it'll continue to unfold, the right way.
You said you wanted to express yourself. You think you did that? Think you showed people what you're about?
That's for y'all to decide. Y'all will have fun with it.
Jalen, you've been starting quarterback now for 2 of the most prestigious programs in college football. How would you compare their 2 cultures at both places?
I think, just this whole unprecedented situation, playing at a school like Alabama and playing at a school like Oklahoma. Ain't many people in the world that can say they've done that, and it's all unprecedented. But I'm focused on it now. We're focused on it now, and we got to take those steps.
Did it feel good to get revenge against King?
It ain't high school anymore.
Anything else?
Jalen, thanks.
Thank you, guys.